taking his stride, you know, and definitely want a rematch. Devin is still the WBC champion. He couldn't lose the belt because Ryan was overweight. He didn't make the scale, but we wanted to make the fight happen.
In a surprising turn of events, Ryan Garcia pulled off a major upset on April 20th, defeating Devin Haney in a thrilling fight. However, the night wasn't all smooth sailing for Garcia, and the call for a rematch from the Haneys has left Garcia with something to say.
I don't think Tank's going to beat Frank Martin, but if he did, he wouldn't fight me because I'm moving up. I'm not doing 140. I'm going 147. I can't make fucking 140.
The much-anticipated clash between Garcia and Haney lived up to the hype. Garcia, known for his flashy style and powerful punches, came out aggressive. Haney, the champion, countered with his sharp jab and technical boxing skills. The fight was close throughout, with both fighters trading blows and showcasing their talents. Things got interesting in the fourth round when Garcia sent Haney sprawling to the canvas. The first of 3 knockdowns Garcia would score throughout the fight. Despite facing adversity, Haney displayed grit and determination, staying in the fight until the final bell. When the final decision came, it was a narrow win for Garcia via a majority decision. However, there weren't as many celebrations as there would be since it had been revealed that Garcia had missed weight at the weigh-in. This technicality meant he wasn't eligible to win Haney's WBC super lightweight title, despite winning the fight itself. Even then, it seems that Bill Haney is not satisfied with the results. The fight actually seems to have left a bitter taste in the mouth of Haney's father and trainer, Bill Haney. Since the fight, Bill has been a vocal advocate for a rematch, sparking discussions about fairness, strategy, and the unwavering support that runs deep in a boxing family. The core of Bill's argument balances on the issue of weight. Everyone knows boxers fight in specific weight classes for a reason. When Ryan Garcia came into the fight overweight, it raised eyebrows.
Them 3 pounds, we knew he was going to come in heavy. We knew he was going to come in heavy, and it cost him. That's 2. That's 3. Being the best fighter, you know, or being the second best fighter, the third best fighter, you can work to get there, you can step back.
Bill firmly believes this weight disparity tipped the scales in Garcia's favor. His argument lies on Garcia entering a fight carrying more weight than they trained for, saying that it could have given Garcia a significant edge in terms of strength and stamina. Bill argues that this extra weight wasn't fair play and ultimately affected the outcome. Beyond the weight issue, Bill emphasizes the careful preparation and strategic approach Devin used leading up to the fight. He had a great plan, Bill insists. He trained hard and knew exactly what he had to do in the ring. This undying support for his son highlights the unique bond between a trainer and a fighter, where a father also doubles as a coach and confidant.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my father. My dad put me in position, and we respect each other. It's not like, oh, like I'm respecting him, he not respecting me. No, we respect each other, so that's pretty much that right there.
Bill doesn't shy away from acknowledging the loss, but his words just add on his unwavering faith in Devin's abilities and the effectiveness of the strategy they crafted together. Despite the setback, Bill's dedication to his son's career is still strong. "I'll always be there for him," he says. "We definitely want a rematch. Devin is the WBC champion. He could lose the belt because Ryan was overweight and couldn't make the scale," said Bill Haney on social media, saying he wants a rematch for his son, Devin.
Being the best fighter, you know, or being the second best fighter, the third best fighter, you can work to get there, you can step back.
After his loss to Ryan Garcia, "We wanted to make the fight happen. He had a good game plan, both inside and outside of the ring. You can't take that away from him. I'm still going to be representing him with the same passion." Bill's call for a rematch appears to stem from a deeper conviction that the first fight wasn't a true reflection of Devin's capabilities. With proper training, a fairer weight advantage, and the opportunity to implement their existing strategy more effectively, Bill believes the outcome could be different in a rematch. It's a chance for Devin to showcase his skills on a level playing field. But let's be honest, before the fight, Bill Haney did seem pretty confident that his son would defeat Garcia. And not just Bill, even his son did believe it too.
I did always say that I believed that Ryan Garcia was a good fighter. We were 3-3 with him. I think he's an even better TikToker or influencer or whatever because he fooled you guys into thinking that he was crazy.
It seems that Garcia took him from saying, "I have the best fighter in the world," to "I have the best son in the world." Talk of being humbled. But after the fight, Devin Haney seemed to be on the same route with his father. In the face of defeat, Haney has displayed a spirit that exemplifies the heart of a true champion. Following the fight, disappointment was evident in Haney's words, but it was accompanied by an undying champion spirit. He acknowledged his shortcomings, stating, "I'm disappointed with my performance, but I showed I'm a true champion, and I can fight after being knocked down and hurt." This statement shows an interesting detail of a champion's mentality, the ability to bounce back from adversity. Even while acknowledging his missteps, "I got in there and I fell asleep." Haney emphasized his resilience. "I can fight after being knocked down and hurt." It's rare when fighters come forward and accept defeat and acknowledge defeat. So let's give Haney that. Further analysis of Haney's comments reveals an awareness of what went wrong. He pinpoints Garcia's left hook as the key factor, admitting, "He caught me early, caught me by surprise. We trained for the left hook, but..." This suggests that Haney and his team had anticipated Garcia's strategy, but a momentary lapse in focus allowed the knockout blow to land. He further went on to talk about the knockdowns, stating, "I was more surprised than hurt the first time." This paints a picture of a fighter caught off guard rather than overwhelmed by Garcia's power. Despite the setback, Haney's champion spirit extends beyond self-evaluation. He readily asked to rematch Garcia just after the fight, demonstrating a willingness to step back into the ring and prove his worth. "I want a rematch. I gave him a shot. It's only right that he gives me a shot back." It seems to be Haney's call for fairness, a chance to rectify a perceived imbalance. While Haney remains silent on the rematch front at present, veteran boxing analyst Tim Bradley believes a rematch would be a different story. Bradley suggests that on an even playing field, Haney has a strong chance to avenge his loss. This analysis highlights the underlying questions surrounding the initial fight. Did an uneven playing field, perhaps due to factors like weight disparities, influence the outcome? Well, Ryan Garcia, one with social media, went online on a live and decided to answer all of them. Now, it's no doubt that Ryan Garcia's victory over Devin Haney was a fight unlike any other. The lead up to the match was covered in controversy, with Garcia exhibiting erratic behavior and failing to make weight by a significant margin. However, come fight night, Garcia silenced his doubters with a dominant performance, knocking Haney down 3 times and securing a hard-fought majority decision. In the immediate aftermath of the victory, Garcia surprised many by suggesting he'd be open to a rematch with Haney. This seemed like a sportsmanlike gesture, offering Haney a chance to redeem himself after a devastating loss. However, the story took another turn when Garcia seemingly backtracked on this offer during a social media live session. Garcia's pre-fight behavior raised serious concerns. His erratic actions cast a shadow over his dedication to the fight and sparked questions about his mental state. Despite these red flags, Garcia stepped into the ring and delivered a performance that defied expectations. His aggressive style and powerful punches proved too much for Haney to handle, leaving the champion on the canvas on 3 separate occasions. This win solidified Garcia's status as a rising star in the lightweight division and proved that his talent can't be ignored. Following the fight, Garcia's initial offer of a rematch seemed to indicate a willingness to give Haney another shot. This suggested a sense of sportsmanship and respect for his opponent. However, by retracting his offer on social media, Garcia has created a new layer of intrigue. It's unclear why he changed his mind, but it could be a strategic move.
Man, I gotta gather my thoughts. At the end of the day, I need a shot of beer or like alcohol, something to get my mind going, you feel me? I'm just kidding. Man, can't you guys take a joke, man?
I respect Devin and what he brings to the ring, but a rematch isn't the only path forward. There are many talented fighters out there, and I'm open to all possibilities. The future is wide open. Perhaps Garcia feels he has nothing left to prove against Haney, or maybe he wants to focus on bigger challenges within the division. Whether or not a rematch materializes remains to be seen. Both fighters ultimately hold the decision. However, the potential for a second fight is undeniable. Haney will undoubtedly be hungry for redemption, and Garcia may relish the opportunity to cement his dominance over his rival. This sudden change of heart has left fans and analysts wondering if there will be a rematch. And if so, what does it mean for both fighters? Well, the possibility of a rematch balances on several key factors, each operating within its own web of considerations. Firstly, the fighters themselves hold the ultimate decision. Garcia's initial offer suggested a willingness to give Haney a shot at redemption, but his retraction adds ambiguity. Did his dominant performance erase the need for a rematch in his eyes, or is he aiming for a prestigious dance with a legendary boxer? A fight that could solidify his legacy and bank account in one fell swoop? On the other hand, a determined Haney is likely hungry for a chance to avenge his loss and reclaim his title. Here, the role of their advisors becomes crucial. Will they push for the immediate financial boon of a rematch, or will they advocate for a calculated approach that allows Haney to refine his skills and potentially secure a more favorable rematch deal? Secondly, the financial viability of a rematch must be considered. While the first fight generated significant buzz, Garcia's inconsistent behavior might dampen public interest in a second encounter. Additionally, the financial terms might become a point of contention. It might seem that Garcia's dominant performance strengthened his bargaining power, potentially leading to a more lucrative rematch deal. Or maybe the promoters might leverage the initial fight's viewership to offer a standard purse split, despite Garcia's seemingly superior position. Negotiations in this aspect can be complex, with both fighters and their teams striving to maximize their financial gains. Thirdly, the role of boxing politics cannot be ignored. Often, promotional companies and television networks influence the matchmaking process in ways that prioritize profitability over pure sporting merit. If a rematch aligns with their business interests, they might push for it to happen, potentially sweetening the pot for both fighters. However, if other lucrative matchups exist for both Garcia and Haney within their respective stables, a second Garcia-Haney fight might be sidelined in favor of those more commercially viable options. Here, the fighters become pawns in a larger game, with their destinies potentially dictated by the financial machinations of the industry. For Devin Haney, a rematch represents an opportunity to navigate the labyrinth of redemption. The 3 knockdowns and subsequent defeat were a big setback in his career, a sharp turn in a previously upward trajectory. He needs to prove that the first fight was an anomaly, a testament to Garcia's exceptional night rather than a reflection of his own declining skills. A rematch also allows him to showcase improvements, potentially utilizing a newly crafted strategy to counter Garcia's aggressive style. Additionally, victory in a rematch would solidify his claim to the lightweight title and silence any lingering doubts about his capabilities. It would be a triumphant emergence from the maze of defeat, a chance to reclaim his position as a champion. However, a rematch also carries risks for Haney. Another loss would be a devastating blow to his career, potentially derailing his championship aspirations and damaging his reputation. He must be strategic in his approach to ensure that the rematch is the right move at the right time. Rushing into a second fight to appease public demand or his own burning desire for revenge could lead him further down the path of disappointment. For Ryan Garcia, a rematch offers a chance to consolidate his newfound dominance. His victory over Haney propelled him to superstardom. A repeat performance would solidify his place as a top contender and a force to be reckoned with in the lightweight division. It would silence any remaining critics who might have attributed his first win to Haney's off night or his own unpredictable behavior. Garcia could emerge from the rematch not just victorious, but validated, his talent and potential undeniable. However, a rematch also exposes Garcia to potential pitfalls. If he loses, the narrative shifts from him being the dominant force to a fighter who thrives on peak performances, but struggles with consistency. The whispers of inconsistency could grow into a massive talk, casting doubt on his ability to maintain his newfound status. Additionally, a rematch might overshadow Garcia's pursuit of other opportunities within the division. Facing different opponents allows him to showcase versatility and broaden his skill set. Focusing solely on a rematch with Haney could limit his growth and prevent him from exploring the full landscape of possibilities within the weight class. With that, we cannot stop asking ourselves what the future of both fighters look like. As for Garcia, several potential opponents stand at the crossroads of Garcia's future, each offering a unique challenge and a significant step towards solidifying his legacy. One name that has generated some buzz is Terrence "Bud" Crawford. Golden State Warrior Draymond Green ignited the fire by suggesting a potential future fight between the two. Crawford, widely regarded as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport, boasts an undefeated record and holds multiple belts across different weight divisions. This fight would be the ultimate test for Garcia. Facing Crawford would propel Garcia into the spotlight like never before. A victory would be a monumental achievement, instantly elevating him to the elite tier of boxing. Such a win would solidify Garcia's legacy and potentially open doors for even bigger fights in the future. However, the risks are equally immense. Crawford is a seasoned veteran with unparalleled skill and experience. A loss against him could be a significant setback, potentially derailing Garcia's momentum and raising questions about his ability to compete with the very best. Another intriguing possibility is a clash with Gervonta "Tank" Davis. Davis, a world champion in multiple weight divisions, is renowned for his devastating knockout power and lightning speed. Even Garcia himself called out Davis after his win against Devin. This matchup would be a guaranteed crowd pleaser, a battle of two young charismatic fighters with explosive styles. A victory over Davis would silence doubters who might question Garcia's ability to handle elite power punchers. However, securing this fight might be a challenge due to different promotional affiliations. But with the Garcia versus Davis fight that happened, it was clear that maybe Davis might be a little more skilled than Garcia. The lightweight division doesn't solely revolve around Crawford and Davis. Several other talented fighters could offer Garcia exciting challenges and opportunities to further refine his skills. Isaac "Pitbull" Cruz comes to our minds first. This Mexican warrior is known for his relentless pressure and volume punching. A fight with Cruz would be a test of Garcia's defensive skills and ability to adapt to a high-octane brawl.
Ahora ya no somos nada más unos peleadores que somos peligrosos. Hay un cinturón que nos respalda y aquí está Isaac "el Pitbull" Cruz para un...
There's also Shakur Stevenson. This undefeated technician possesses lightning-fast hands and exceptional movement. A matchup with Stevenson would be a battle of pure skill, a chess match demanding strategic brilliance from both fighters. And let's not also forget Jose Carlos Ramirez. A former unified champion at super lightweight, Ramirez boasts significant experience and well-rounded skills. Facing Ramirez would allow Garcia to test himself against a seasoned veteran and potentially pave the way for future fights at higher weight classes. These are just a few names in the lightweight division's talent pool. Ultimately, the choice of opponent hinges on a combination of factors. Garcia's personal aspirations, his trainer's guidance, financial considerations, and the availability of each contender will all play a role in determining his next step. It's important to remember that the boxing world isn't just about athletic technicalities. The influence of promoters and networks also plays a crucial role in shaping a fighter's career trajectory. Promoters will prioritize matchups that generate the most revenue, while networks might favor fighters who have proven box office appeal. Garcia's future opponents will likely be a blend of his athletic ambitions and the financial considerations of the boxing industry. A fight against Crawford might be the ultimate test, but securing such a matchup could depend on complex negotiations and aligning incentives for all parties involved. Ryan Garcia's future burns bright with exciting possibilities. From a potential clash of titans against Crawford to a battle of firepower with Davis or a series of strategic battles against other top contenders, Garcia's path is filled with challenges and opportunities. As for Devin Haney, several intriguing possibilities await him, each offering a unique chance to rebound and reassert his dominance in the lightweight division. The most immediate question revolves around a rematch with Garcia. Haney, displaying a champion spirit, expressed his desire for a second fight right after the loss. But right after Garcia, we get some few other names with Davis coming out on top. A clash with Davis would be a battle of young stars, each known for their power and explosiveness. While Davis boasts a higher knockout percentage, Haney's technical skills and boxing IQ could provide a compelling contrast. This fight would be a guaranteed crowd pleaser, generating significant pay-per-view revenue. There's also Teofimo Lopez. This potential matchup carries significant weight. Lopez, the current unified lightweight champion, represents a legitimate test for Haney. A victory would solidify Haney's claim as a top fighter in the division and potentially pave the way for a future unification fight of his own. However, Lopez's power and technical prowess present a significant challenge, And then there is Vasily Lomachenko. Facing a legend like Lomachenko would be a high-profile fight regardless of the outcome. Lomachenko, a former 3-weight world champion, is known for his exceptional footwork and counter-punching ability. A competitive performance against Lomachenko would be a testament to Haney's skills and a significant step towards regaining his lost momentum. Beyond individual opponents, a potential path for Haney lies in the pursuit of an undisputed lightweight championship. Currently, the lightweight division is fragmented, with multiple belts held by different governing bodies. If Haney can string together victories against top contenders, he could secure the opportunity to unify the belts and solidify his position as the undisputed king of the lightweight division. This journey would require careful planning, strategic matchmaking, and consistent excellence inside the ring. Well, what do you think about this? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more updates. See you in the next one.